Hello and welcome to this best of three series between Samurai, our previous finalist, and Chimbambu, our Bulgarian beast. Be sure to like and subscribe for more games and let's get into it. So today we have a Skelly on Skelly grind fest. Uh, oh my god, this is gonna be a grindy one, let's say, if anything else. So whenever you have undead into undead matchup, it is the grindiest. I don't think I even need to like pause while we go over the armies. This is going to be so slow that we're going to cover the armies by the time that they can engage. So when it comes to the army of samurai, we basically got a bunch of garbage supported by the Graveguard. So he has a huge line of Graveguard, which is, I think, I have no clue about this matchup, by the way. So he has just a huge line of Graveguard that is going to try and grind it out into the other side of the grindy units, and then a bunch of zombies to basically support and soak up the damage from the Graveguard getting hit. Also, kind of crypt cores basically to fight off anything that has mass. Other than that, he just has a Master Necromancer, basically going into trying to capture the objective, and very smartly from Chimbambu goes for the Ninja Cap and stops his opponent from capping the back objective, his home objective, right? And also requires him to kind of dodge here, so super good play. White King's going for the middle objective, to also do the same thing basically to Chimbambu. And on the other side, we have a double kitty play. This is super good. So we have the Sphinx of Uskept or Ushept with the anti-large bonuses. Again, magic attacks, flaming attacks. This guy is an absolute beast. He's going to clap the cheeks of some horrors and some corpse carts, right? And other than that, we got Cetra, the very perishable, with, again, the War Sphinx that has bonus damage into fighting everything else. I don't know why. Is it something in lore? Like, why does he not have magic attack and or flaming attack? That would be maybe a change for something, right? Like, at least, I don't know if lore-wise he does have those things. But, yeah, these Sphinxes have great contact damage, so whenever they charge in, they basically destroy that thing. Other than that, he also himself has a bunch of garbage supported with the Chosen of the Gods, basically the only unit that actually matters on the other side of the army. So this isn't like any Tomb Guard unit. These are just Skellies. And again, Skellies got expendable capture rate, so this is going to be like a shitfest between them. Though, a very interesting play by Samurai, which is very telegraphed, so Chimba really needs to respond to this. He's going in with a couple of zombies and a couple of Graveguard to the back objective to try and capture it. He did lose his own home objective, but summoned in a Black Knight to basically clear out everything here. And these skeleton horse archers got nothing on a Black Knight. Like 110 armor, shield, charge bonus, good speed. Like everything here is going to get cleaned up by a Black Knight. It is just how long Chimba can actually keep the objective out of Samurai's clutches compared to him actually doing anything with these two units. And on the front line, seems that the White Kings basically did the scab scrat there to destroy a unit, basically delete it from the game, and they're just chilling. Yeah, as long as he keeps the objective, it doesn't matter. And there's the Undead Tide is definitely going for the back objective. I don't know where this Sphinx is going though, like trying to potentially kill the Crypt Horrors. It's good. Oh, it's basically booking it for the corpse cart maybe, but then it realized it can't really do that, and then going back. Also, we see Eyes of the Desert. Eyes of the Desert is an interesting summon. I don't know why you would go 100% for Eyes of the Desert. Like, they're not gonna have the line of sight potentially to go and kill stuff and laser beam stuff like horrors, and there isn't too much anti-large that he does require. He more requires some more infantry, like a Tomb Guard unit or like a Nehekaran Warrior unit, to go into the back here and basically clear out the shitty zombies that are going onto the objective, versus having something like the Eyes of the Desert go in and like potentially laser beam some stuff like the Crypt Cores. On the back objective, he's very smartly still playing it, but he is hemorrhaging value because of it, right? He lost a lot of units just trying to kite out the Black Knights, and the Black Knights seemingly killed 2 out of the 3 units here. So them killing the third one is just basically lost value. These guys got just about nothing. Oh, very nice. So let's see how the line of sight issues work here. So he has the Eyes of the Desert, basically trying to kill the Crypt Horrors, which is a good theoretical play, but I don't know how much of that will actually happen just due to the hill, right? So this is relatively good hill placement, and seemingly, even though they seem obstructed, they're still firing their little laser beams. So this is good so far, right? Them getting 200 value. Yeah, the problem is if like one of the White Kings decides to just engage them in combat, then you need to like re-micro them every few seconds so that they keep actually firing, right? With one of them just going into combat like this, they're gonna be so annoying that it's kind of not even worth it to redo stuff. Though they are, again, they are halberd units with 18, basically plus 18 to bonus versus large, so they will fight off crypt horrors just fine. The problem is everything else. And damn, Chimba is being tar-pitted so hard on his back objective now with this zombie unit and a crypt horror. They're basically going to be able to win against the Nekakaran warriors here, unless Cetra books it over here and actually helps out. The Sphinx of Yusep is doing a fine job trying to hunt stuff alongside the Eyes of the Desert. But yeah, they're now tar-pitted, which is a thing that you really don't want. And this little pocket here for Samurai is really good. Though he, oh my god, he still didn't capture that back objective. That is so unfortunate. If he captured this back objective, he would have been in such a good position for the rest of the game. Like, he still currently is. The problem is that there is a kind of a massive death ball forming with the 3 units, the double sphinxes and the Eyes of the Desert. And now it's going to be Skeleton Horseman City, which is very hard to deal with for all factions, not only the undead, because there's so much capture weight that's super fast, right? Nekakaran horsemen, skeletal horsemen, basically going in. The problem is that all those units have nothing on the Black Knights with lances. Look at the charge, man. 75 charge bonus into something that is basically unarmored is such a good play. Like, I feel like this isn't the greatest of matchups for the side of the Tomb Kings, because of Black Knights and Blood Knights potentially. Like, Blood Knights can be more easily dealt with from stuff like Ushabti, right? Because they're just so expensive that you can't field too many of them. But with Black Knights on the field, I feel like that is super difficult to deal with. Usarians going out on some Black Knights, that is like standard. And the Eyes of the Desert, yeah, not really paying for themselves. They don't want to be stuck fighting stuff like a Graveguard. And then also, like, they don't prefer, even though they're halberd unit, they really don't prefer fighting into big units in melee combat. They just want laser beam stuff. Okay, Cetra, we get it. Please stop shouting at us. Cetra is doing good. Cetra almost getting 2k is pretty nice. The problem is we see very few Tomb King units here, right? And if you look at the value tracker is definitely lying to us, or is like overestimating stuff like the Sphinxes because they farmed a bunch of value. But if we look at the full look at the battlefield, there's nothing on the back objective. So back objective is just now gonna get capped by again, horse archers who kind of don't matter really. Like, what is the bug with this? They have 17 ammo. Why is there no ammo bar? So he will basically, Chimba will capture his back objective. The problem is everything else. There's enough tar pit coming in so that this will be kind of difficult to deal with. And these are, again, just skeletal horse archers. Nobody cares about them. If this tattered Black Knight decides to fight these 2 units, it will still win because of the 110 armor and the charge bonus, as long as the Sphinx isn't on its ass. And I feel like Samurai just has enough to keep his opponent back. Like, Chimba isn't going to be able to get onto the field, especially with these, again, Black Knights tar-pitting both the Chosen of the Gods. Now a zombie is here to tar-pit them. Ooh, that is... Like, I would not want to play this matchup. This matchup seems sucky for both sides, honestly. But it seems that Samurai is definitely eking it out. Especially, yeah, look at this. Because of this unit is just a crumbling, it's also undead, like the skeletal horse archers. It can just chase into infinity these 2 horse archers and have a totally fine time just not dealing with anything. Yeah. Skeletal horse archers also, their main thing is to fight into stuff like the crypt horrors. So kill crypt horrors, kill corpse carts and stuff like that. Their non-ideal thing is to fight into black knights. And look at that, like a tattered 23 unit black knight charging into a horseman, and they're still like totally fine. They just now started crumbling after the charge, and they're still kind of fine. So they're finally going to go down. Though there is a crypt ghoul that is unseen because of stalk and forest coming back here. So as soon as Chimba moves to the middle objective and tries to capture that one, it's gonna be again, oh panic city, what is on my back objective? And very smartly, you can see the move command here. Samurai is not springing the trap yet. He's waiting for the horseman to leave, which is, again, super smart so that it doesn't show the unit when it tries to engage. And he still has infinity units here with capture rate, right? A Crypt Horror and 2 White Kings can just move back to the objective and then stop whatever is here trying to cap it. Though Chimba doing a very good play with going for the Skeletal Horseman for the back objective. Though it seems that Samurai is onto it. He either saw the summon or saw the units, or these units don't have hide in forest. I don't know why it doesn't show that they're hiding. So him going to the back objective, trying to cap it and buy himself more time. The problem is there's a corpse cart here. 4 capture rate. Why do corpse carts have 4 capture rate? Shouldn't they have 3? What is this? They should be like a single entity unit. And there's also Feasters in the Dark coming in. Very nice charge. Oh, if he stops them, he didn't end up stopping. Oh, he did. He basically, the charge basically put all of the crypt ghouls off of the point. Though very soon that they will get on the point. Yeah. So corpse cards on the point. I did not know corpse cards had 4. What the hell? Feasters in the Dark are here, and it's gonna be lights out for these horsemen. Like, now they can't capture the objective fast enough for it to totally matter. And now is the time for Samurai to also spring his trap on the back objective too, to just put pressure there. So something needs to go over here to potentially try and capture it. And he never planned in this game to ever kill neither Cetra nor the Sphinx. Right? He just wanted to run around with certain units and try to just tar pit them. If he can, if he gets like a full-on isolation with crypt ghouls, pardon, crypt horrors, then he can potentially have it. But they just have so much mass that they, even in a full surround of crypt horrors, they can just walk out. So that is just not on the table right now. Very nice conglomeration of a bunch of units here, and definitely a misplay from Samurai, not going on to the back objective now. I think he's preoccupied with different, with just microing here. And we actually see another Black Knight resummon unit, just trying to charge and being a bit bugged out. Very nice, very nice. Though the undead seem to still have capture rate here, which is surprising, honestly. Let's count. So this is just... Oh, these are Graveguard. Okay, now that makes sense. I thought these were just zombies or skeletons. Now it does make sense that the undead still do have the capture rate advantage here, especially with the SCs, right? And Stetra being like kind of chased off by the crypt horrors, trying to get this poor corpse cart onto the actual objective at some point. Yeah, again, this is 4 capture rate. That's insane. I really thought that this was 3. Now the corpse cart lodestone is basically supporting this entire army here, and Cetra not just instantly focusing it is very, very tough. He should also have probably hunted the White Kings at some point with Cetra specifically, especially while they were over here in the backline objective, right? In his backline. Because killing the White Kings is such a boon for the late game, because you kind of don't want to resummon them. You just want to keep them dead. But you don't want to kill them too early, because at that point the undead can just resummon them. And now finally there is a crypt ghoul on the back objective. Still nothing to technically stop it, even if they send if Chimba sends it like a horseman, they're not going to be able to fight off them. So quite the quite the nice performance from the side of Samurai, showing why he was in the semifinals last time, basically winning the Undead matchup. And yeah, after watching this game, it does kind of seem that I would say that Vampire counts are favored in this matchup. Let me know in the comments what you think about the matchup, because again, I'm not an Undead specialist, though, because of the amount of random shit that you can throw at your opponent, plus Black Knights exist, right? Black Knights existing definitely, I think, puts it in the category of Vampire Counts favored versus Vampire versus Doom King favored. And let's look at some value. So White Kings paid for themselves, just chilling in the middle of combat. Graveguard doing just fine. They were there for the grind. They grinded. They won. Crypt Ghouls, this one basically got summoned in twice and just took a beat down from Cetra, and did a bit of a beat down to Cetra, so kind of okay. And the other Sphinx. When we look at the rest of it, yeah, the Black Knights were basically the main linchpins of this build, right? Them being able to both chase down the Horseman Archers and fully contest all of the other Nehakaran Horsemen and Skeleton Horsemen. Basically, nothing on this roster has any sort of armor piercing, which is the difficult part, right? Because whenever you have some cheap armor, like the Barding Lances Knights from the Black Knights, they're just so difficult to deal with. They can just go into stuff like the Chosen of the Gods, or just go into the Nehakaran Horsemen and just win a fight, which is unfortunate. Stalkers, Eyes of the Desert, not really paying for themselves. Yeah, the main potential carry unit was the Chosen of the Gods, but they just weren't enough to just get it. And the Sphinxes did good. They were running around causing rampages, but they never killed the proper units, kind of, right? They didn't kill the White Kings. They didn't kill the Master Necromancer, though he was very well microed and stood away. They didn't like clear out the Graveguard as soon as they came in. They didn't like fight the I don't know. They were running around a lot, but they kind of, even though they got a lot of value, it is kind of misleading with how well that they were inside of the game. But yeah, very well played, and let's see game 2 from these two. Remember to like and subscribe for more games.